If you use your 60 degree to hit low running chips, especially if you find that way too hard a shot to hit consistently, don't go anywhere. We've got the perfect lesson for you today. Hello friends, it's Chip and Chewsday, isn't it? If you need to hit a low chip and run around the green, which most of us should be doing much more often than we are, by the way, you need to be using a lower lofted club to do that. When you use your 60 degree or your high lofted wedges, either try to put it way back in your stance or close the face, you make that club much, much harder to hit, taking away all the bounce and forgiveness, forcing yourself to make perfectly clean contact to get the result that you want. If you want something easier to pull off with much more consistency, try this instead. First, we'll need an iron. Any will do here, but for this demonstration, I have my 7-iron. The setup with both your club and your body are incredibly important with this shot. We really don't want to use the sweet spot of the club to hit this ball, so we're going to set up to make that impossible. First, I'm going to stand very close, very tall. Stick that toe of the iron down on the ground with the heel in the air, face square or slightly open, and take my putting grip. I want my feet together, stance and shoulders open to match however open we have my club face. Ball in the back of my stance, weight stacked in the front of my stance, left foot for our righty golfers, right foot for our lefties. Now the stroke is the same exact as your putting stroke, with that weight forward and the ball back helping facilitate a downward blow onto the ball to help pop it up in the air. We don't have to do anything else to make that happen. But the biggest complaint I hear with folks using this shot or this technique is that it shoots too fast across the green. I can't use my 7-iron. That's why we're using our putting stroke, why we're using the toe of the club to hit the ball, avoiding the sweet spot. And then from here, we're going to adjust the distance with the club in our hands. If we have no green to work with, I can use my 60 or 58 degree to hit this shot. With more green to work with, and wanting something to roll out a little more, something even lower lofted like a 5 or 4-iron can work wonders. We want to keep everything as consistent and repeatable as possible. Taking the same stroke or as similar a stroke as you can and changing the club in your hands to change your distance is the best way to maintain that consistency, make this shot easiest to learn and to hit over and over again. Be sure to like and subscribe for the next tip next Tuesday. We'll see you on the course.